Welcome back. Or should I say, long time no see, old friend. This reading journal has been quietly waiting on my shelf for about a year now, and I think it's finally time to bring it into my monthly YouTube lineup. You might be wondering why it's been sitting for so long. And honestly, I wasn't sure how much I'd read in a month or even how I wanted to track my reading. But today's the day, and I'm so excited to finally dive in. I actually started this journal back in 2024, but after a few pages, I realized I wasn't really in love with how I set it up. So now I'm trying something entirely new. Some people like to start fresh with a brand new journal for the year, but this journal in particular is very special. This was a gift and my very first Archer and Olive journal, and it's still barely used. I had also completely forgotten how much I actually read in the fall of 2024, but we'll get to that later. Let's start with the cover page. I wanted this to really reflect something that I truly love, and that's the Nier series. If you're not familiar with this, Nier is a video game series that has touched my heart and in so many different ways of my life. So much so that it has become my muse and has even inspired my new reading rating system. Here's how it works. N is for narrative. Was the story compelling, immersive, emotionally gripping? I is for imagination. How vivid and original was the world? Did it transport me somewhere dreamlike, somewhere memorable? E is for emotion. Did it stir my soul? Did it make me laugh, cry, ache, or fall in love with the characters? And R is for resonance. Did it linger with me afterward? Were the themes haunting in the book, hopeful or thought-provoking? After realizing how much of a mood reader I am, I decided to make my own rating system to fit my own needs. In the past, I used to use the call pile system, but it felt too critical for my mood reading heart, and I wanted something more intuitive and personal. And so far, I think it's been working really, really well. For the cover design, I used this gorgeous PET tape of books that have been overgrown with vines. In the Nier series, there are pre and post apocalyptic themes, and I wanted to tie that in somehow with our reading journal. Also, these sweet little ghosts are from Nier Reincarnation, which are deceptively cute. And on the left-hand page, we have, of course, Emile. He is one of the most misunderstood yet lovable characters from both Nier Replicant and Nier Automata, and despite his eerie mask, we find him reading constantly in the series, and he also has a heart of gold, so I thought he truly belonged here. Also, you'll see lilies sprinkled throughout the spread. The lilies play a huge part in the games, and what I interpret as a sign of freedom. A lot of Yoko Taro's games are up for you to interpret, along with the stories, therefore making this a great conversational piece if you're a Nier fan like me. Also, it just brings the pages a little bit more life. Next up, my favorite books of 2025. I already know that this will be one of my favorites by the end of the year, and I plan to print out tiny book covers and stick them on this beautiful cardstock that I found on Journal-say, along with some jeweled lily PET tape. I also decided to tuck in my little Nier tickets to remind me that these are all of my 5-star books. As simple as it is, I think it's going to be really fun to fill out later on. On the left side, I have this set for Grimoire of the Year. I also used this gothic frame from Cora Korea Crafts January subbox, along with these inky wonder stickers and sparkly washi tape to create this truly gothic, regal, and elegant vibe. Oh, and by the way, doesn't Grimoire sound so much more magical than just the word book? Plus, this is also to commemorate Grimoire Weiss, who is very important to the Nier Replicant game as well. I also updated my books read, maybe next, and DNF spreads. Unfortunately, there were some books that I just could not get into as many times as I picked up the books, so there might be quite a few listed here in the DNF column. I also used some of these really large stamps from Michaels, thank you Michaels, and Tombo's brush pen in N95. I don't know why it looks so much darker than in my Hobbity Green journal, but I'm really loving it. You'll even see some black and white lilies. I printed these out on sticker paper and had my Cricut do the rest. As simple as they are, I think it is so pretty to look at, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And nothing would be complete without a series tracker. Turns out I've been reading a lot of series lately, and some of them are, let's just say, a bit on the spicy side. I even thought about creating a spicy book rating system using peppers or eggplants to color in as the star ratings, just to keep it fun. What do you think? How would you rate your spicy favorite books? While looking through my past reads, I discovered I had actually finished the Harry Potter series, the Witcher series, and the Bedlam Butchers series. I laugh because the Bedlam Butcher books are maybe 2 to 4 hours long each. While they are very spicy books, I'm proud to say I learned something new about myself this year because I never thought I'd fall into that genre. Also, can we talk about Fourth Wing for a second? No spoilers, just talking about the series in general, because at first I rolled my eyes at the tagline, "I will not die today," while walking through Barnes & Noble. It really deterred me from the series, but after hearing one of my favorite YouTubers rave about it, I decided to give it a shot, and wow, it's easily my favorite series of the year so far, and I can't wait to finish the Pentology by Rebecca Yarros. Don't let me down like Attack on Titan and Game of Thrones, please. On the right-hand page of the series tracker, I added some little sketches inspired by 9S, another beloved Nier Automata character. In the game, he's a hacking android whose abilities create this mesmerizing glyph that turns the game into a space shooter type minigame, and I thought it was such a cute touch to include here. And that's it, my updated reading journal. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to fill it in with more stories, memories, and maybe a little magic here and there. If you decide to try out the Nier rating system for rating your own books, Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you come up with. If you'd like more journaling inspiration, I've linked a playlist here and some other videos below. Thank you so much for spending time with me and updating our new reading journal, and I will see you in the near future.